Alrighty, today we're going to talk about schizophrenia. Usually it is something that people say that others are, oh, that guy's a schizo. It's kind of misunderstood. It's really not well known what it actually is. So, what is schizophrenia? So, it's two or more significant things over time during like a 1 month period. Plus, we're talking about it has to have at least the first three I'm going to mention. We're talking about delusions, and delusions could be of grandeur. One example, I've discovered the cure for AIDS, and it's someone in their 20s, for instance, who's never been to college, never touched a microscope, and all of a sudden has these papers saying they've discovered the cure for AIDS. It could be hallucinations, like they're actually seeing stuff that is, they're seeing someone in that corner as someone that's telling them to do something. And it could be audio, meaning there's someone talking to them, and it's not inside their head, because I know we all have voice inside of our head that tells us whether things are good or bad, or we're talking about something where they audibly hear it through their ears and it's not in their head. And then there's visual too, like they're seeing a person or things that aren't there. There also can be smell as well too, having smells there. There's disorganized speech, so it's kind of like they're incoherent. It's almost like they're babbling. And there's like negative symptoms, like diminished expression in their face. That's going to be flat. They're going to have, and it's going to really affect that. And usually it impairs their level of function in, of course, relationships, their occupations, social contacts, education. And it needs to have been going on for at least 6 months. If it's less than 6 months, as schizophreniform. And it could, schizophreniform is usually kind of it's a type of schizophrenia that doesn't last that long. True schizophrenia is going to be more than 6 months, with at least 1 month of continuous symptomology. And it can't be any type of a schizoaffective, which is schizophrenia with a kind of a depressive flair to it, any type of depression, or bipolar. And the reason they say bipolar is kind of a lot of the manic symptoms can be very similar to some of the schizophrenic symptoms too, especially like the delusions of grandeur, stuff like that. And it can't be due to any type of medical condition or substance. I know there are a lot of medications or even illicit drugs that can cause some of these symptoms. And there's no history of autism, spectrum disorder, or any comorbidity of any type of other delusion disorder too. Typically, you're going to see this develop in the teens to mid-30s on that, and for that, medication is paramount to be able to help treat that. Hope this helps.